we got to get into it because
Bob on.
I've missed the hell out of you, my
Good to
son.
be back, Fatty.
It's so weird. We were talking about this off air, but it's weird because you went all over the planet and the whole thing, and I went over here and up there and saw my sister's asshole for a couple of days. And now you're back and I'm back, and it's like nothing. It's like you were never gone.
I know. It just swings by, and I was in a whole another world. It was a whole, an ecosystem over there where you got your opener, you got your tour manager, you got your wife, you got your mistress, and it's you just live in that world for a while, and then you're back here.
I mean, it must have been quite exciting. All I can think about is the women. My God, there must be all these surfer chicks who are like, "Oh, Mark." Oh, I can't do the voices.
Yeah, it's a hard accent.
Yeah, 'cause-
No. Well, it's a wild place over there. You remember in the 90s when
Sure.
Whitey was a little more wild? They have that. They're on an island, so they're not as like toxic male. It's shut up, sit down. It's a women's world. Future is female. They're just like, whoa! They're beer drinking, nut job, bogan rednecks.
Right.
You know
Bogan.
they still have that like streak in them. That fire in the tits.
Right.
We don't have that. Every white guy's like, yes, sir, I'll do whatever you want. I'm oppressor, critical race, do whatever you got, piss in my mouth. They don't have that. They're just like, yee-haw.
Sure. Now, what does bogan mean? I don't know bogan.
Bogan is their redneck.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
you
it's also-
gotta teach me the lingo. I never went there for a month, for God's
I
sake.
got the whole thing down. I love the slurs. It was the first thing I asked. I asked the pilot when we got there. I said, give me some juice. And he said, he goes, you got to watch out over here. It's very ethnic. And I go, oh, yeah? What are we talking? He goes, Italian. Like, that's how white it is.
Wow.
Italians. I go, I'm half Italian. He goes, get out of my face. I'm not a fan.
Wow.
They call them wogs.
Wogs?
Wog is an Italian, or like a darker, like a Middle Eastern is a wog.
They changed the P to a G. Wop.
Oh, wop.
Wop and wog.
Wop and wog. Sounds like a doo-wop dance.
Wop and
Doing the
woggin'.
Wop and woggin'.
Bulk
right.
bogan. Been sitting on bulk bogan for a couple seconds.
That's good.
Not bad.
So Bogan's heroes, but just had a hell of a hoot and a hanny. They call it a hooly dooly.
A hooly dooly.
That's a fun time. We're having a real hooly dooly. All cut chock-a-block means full. This room's chock-a-block. All these wacky terms. Fanny means pussy.
I've heard that.
So there's all these wacky little twists.
No kidding.
It's a whole other world of it. And they're about 10 years behind us. So when you come out there with your jokes and your zingers and your yuck-em-ups, they go, geez, this guy's advanced.
Wow.
And you're like, no, you're just still on Weird Al.
And did you have the toilet? Did you see the toilet flushing?
I checked the toilet. The problem is the toilet now just goes,
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
It's like an airplane toilet.
they're better than us in a lot of ways. It's clean. It's safe. Everybody makes a living wage. You don't have to tip. The no tipping is a beautiful thing. It's lunch over
So there's
there.
just no tip. So they get paid and you don't tip.
That's it. They go, oh, I'm good. I make a decent amount of money as a bartender.
Wow.
They just get paid well. They have health care. But here's my big deduction. Because they all move to America eventually if they want to hit it big.
Sure.
So we do have that.
Oh, yeah.
You're over there going, wow, they're better than us. They're smarter than us. They're more attractive. They're thinner. But there's not a lot of exceptionalism.
Right.
They don't have a Steve Jobs and a LeBron James over there.
Right.
When's the last, you don't hear about a lot of Australian guys inventing the iPhone or whatever.
Yeah. I wonder what they've
The didgeridoo.
invented. The
boomerang.
Rugby, or what do they have?
That's all British
Yeah.
influence.
I guess it's all British, really.
They do a lot of our movies. They love our music. Like, you walk into a nightclub, it's Tom Petty playing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's heaven.
Yeah, I got to go down there.
You would love it. They would love you. I got a lot of. It's all pipes. I'm gay. Jizz in my ass.
I was on my way there. That goddamn COVID. They
I
fucked
know.
me.
Yeah.
Fuck COVID.
They locked it down hard. They're a nanny state.
What's that mean?
Well, my opener, James McCann, shout out, funny son of a bee.
What happened to Youngblood?
Huh?
What happened to Youngblood?
Oh, he opened too. I guess I'm talking about it. The host, he was the local.
I see.
The local queef.
McFanny.
And yeah, and he goes, you better buckle up, mate. And I'm like, I'm in the back seat. And he's like, oh, they'll get you. That's a $400 fine. I was like, $400 back seat? Nobody buckles in the back seat. He goes, yeah, we do it here. They get you on everything here. So he's like, we get free health care, but you pay for it up the ass with you got an open toe sandal. That's a fine.
Well, that's the thing. When you have free health care, you got to monitor because you can't have these free assholes. Because that's why we can't have free health care here, although we should.
Yes.
But everyone weighs 900 pounds, and they're like, that's going to cost the taxpayers $75,000 because you're drinking a 75-ounce Coke at the movie theater.
Exactly. And then the guy's so fat he needs 2 seats on the plane, and he yells at the airline.
Yeah,
It's
no good.
It's a topsy-turvy world for the fats.
It's all pipes and backwards, but all right.